you were with us. We begin with the latest out of North Seattle, where we have just learned that a police shooting has left a man seriously injured. Police say that shooting happened over a confrontation.
And all this happening right now near 20th Avenue Northeast and Northeast 85th Street. That's just east of Maple Leaf Reservoir Park. Come with Steve McCarron there with the latest. Steve.
Morgan, very large police presence out here tonight. Let me step out of the way and we can zoom in and kind of show you the area where this happened at around 3:45 this afternoon. We just spoke with police who told us they spotted a known suspect here near the right-hand corner of that intersection about a block away who was outside of a car. Officers can't tell us what he may have been wanted for, but we're told that he is known to be armed. Officers tell us that they approached him, attempted to engage him. He apparently refused to comply with their commands, so that's when officers opened fire. We're told by Seattle Fire that the man was taken to Harborview Medical Center with a gunshot wound to the upper part of his body. His injuries do appear to be life-threatening at this point. We talked with several witnesses who live in the area who told us that they heard anywhere from 3 to 7 gunshots in rapid succession. Then one man heard someone yell, "Get on the ground." We're told by police that 2 suspects that were with that man who was shot at the time were taken into custody. At this point, police tell us they're not sure if the man who was shot was actually armed. A lot to piece together here tonight. We do expect to learn more information in the next couple of hours or so, but police do tell us that the 2 officers that were involved in the shooting are now on administrative leave. We'll continue to gather more information and pass it along to you as soon as we get it. Live here in Northeast Seattle, Steve McCarron, KOMO News.
Keeping us posted, Steve. Thank you.
More breaking news. A felon shot by Seattle police earlier today has died at the hospital.
This all started with a report of a suspicious car. It ended in a hail of gunfire. And Tina Patel is in Northeast Seattle in the Wedgwood neighborhood. Tina, what caused all this?
Well, police are not releasing a lot of details, Marnie. They just cleared the crime scene here, but what they're still not saying is the name of the man who was shot and killed or why he was wanted. All they're telling us is that this was a person they considered to be armed and dangerous, and they say that's why they had to take action. When police cars and ambulance started streaming into his Wedgwood neighborhood this afternoon, Ben Johnson and his wife got worried.
I didn't know what we were in for. I was getting ready to batten down the hatches and say somebody might be running loose right now in my neighborhood.
Johnson says he couldn't see what was happening on the street, but he could hear the commotion.
But then I heard 4, maybe 5, I don't know for sure, consistent gunshots. And then it sounded like someone was knocking on my back deck door really loudly, and I heard the shots and immediately heard someone yell, get down on the ground, get down.
Seattle police say officers had been tracking a suspicious car in the neighborhood when they spotted a well-known felon. Officers started shouting orders at him, but he wasn't cooperating.
Given that the suspect was believed to be armed, the officers fired shots. The suspect was hit and went down.
Medics took him to Harborview. 2 other people with him were taken into custody. Police say right now they aren't sure if the felon had a gun, but that's something they will be looking into.
This scene is being investigated right now by our force investigation team as well as several other special units of the Seattle Police Department.
Police say it's still too early to talk about the suspect's criminal past or why he might have been in the neighborhood, but people who live on this block want to know if it's becoming a dangerous place to live.
This neighborhood has had a few calls a few times, but nothing for, gunshots.
As we said, the man who was shot died from his injuries at Harborview earlier tonight. We are told that there was 2 officers involved in the shooting. They've both been placed on paid administrative leave. Reporting live in Seattle, Tina Patel, Q13 News.